Māori being involved at decision making, at all levels, from local council levels to Board of Trustees levels to City Council. We've got 7 Māori seats in Parliament. They think, well, that's amazing. Dedicated Māori seats ensure that we will always have Māori representation in Parliament. That's a massive deal to have dedicated seats. Now we've got 30-something councils in this city councils in this country have dedicated Māori seats. That's ensuring that Māori are represented politically. I mean, that's really important. And when I mention that to Indigenous groups in the States, I think that's amazing. That's like so up there. But if it's good for us, then it's good for other Indigenous communities too.
I think the media in New Zealand is calling for more education around the co-governance thing.
Let's get rid of the word co-governance. It's a terrible term. It's just relationships. That's simply what it is. Working together. We've done that for years, decades. That's simply. It's just the name. I don't know who came up with that name. But
to cause controversy, maybe.
I think so. To divide as well. I mean, we don't need that. Yeah, we need to work together better.
And I think that's what people should understand. Like, co-governance has been here for ages.
Well, it came from the Three Waters debate.
Oh, as far as I'm concerned, it came from the Treaty of Waitangi. As soon as that happened, then there is a there's a cooperation.
Obviously,
after
it stemmed from that. But in terms of the media and recent media, that come from the Three Waters debate because Three Waters meant that iwi Māori were having a say on water infrastructure across the country, right? And
that's a good example of the misinterpretation of what the co-governance thing meant.
Yeah, well, that's how it got into the media, was that Three Waters would allow local iwi to have a say on the organisation and running of water facilities in this country based on the Three Waters model.
Did you see how terrified the Palangis were? When that issue came up, they were terrified.
Terrified for Māori to have a say in their own country.
Well, that's what happens if you don't understand,
Well, we also moved away from the purpose of Three Waters. There are many people have been getting hundreds of people get sick by the drinking water in so many different councils. Some councils can't afford to fix their aging water systems. Give you an example. There's a city council. I won't say the name. One of the councillors said to me in the bottom of the North Island area that the council can't afford through the rates, can't afford to fix the aging water system, so they need the government to intervene to pay for the water infrastructure. They need Three Waters. So it's more about, because I think it's going to cost a few $1 billion to completely refix and rewire our very aging water system. People should not, in this country, we should not be drinking subpar water, water that makes people sick. Think of cases in the Hawke's Bay where water is constantly brown, and the councils are not doing enough to fix that issue.
Oh, the weather, the recent storms and that has been things worse.
Stormwater systems, we can't cope with that.
The infrastructure needs to be upgraded.
Yeah. Hello, councils. Councils don't have enough money.
I think the big one was in Kumu area. Yeah. That flooded before and then flooded again. They haven't fixed it. Needs help there.
Also, we need to stop the building of new homes on the floodplains as well. So that, again, why would you do that? I mean, I don't know.
Well, I remember it was not Lynn Brown. Who's the idiot? What we got right now? Wayne Brown.
I love Lynn Brown. I love Lynn Brown, by the way. But
what was he saying? Why did we build houses on top of slips or something?
Yeah, that's bad. I mean, that's a good point. Yeah. We need to strategically think. We should not be building houses close to rivers, and especially not on floodplains where they're prone to being flooded. And we've got a lot of those new builds in West Auckland.
So, bro, so you're back now.
Yep.
You're going to be full on in the local ward.
Yep.
And are you back teaching or?
I'm not back teaching. I'm working for COMET, which is our education charity.
That's right. Yeah.
That advocates for changes in the education system. So back in that. So this morning, I went to visit, I love Ranui. So I went to visit Ranui Action Project, Ranui Community House, Ranui 135.
Yeah.
I just wanted to catch up with some of our local heroes. They're doing some amazing work for Ranui. I love that place. Then I went to Te Pou Theatre out in Henderson. Do you know about Te Pou Theatre?
Is that in Corbins? Oh, yeah.
Mate, they've got some amazing shows coming up.
Right.
Māori theatre. And I just love meeting our local community champions. That's what I've missed the most. People ask me what I miss about New Zealand. It's community. I love my community. I love being, walking through Henderson Mall and just, stopping and having chats in Kōrero with different people. And that's what I missed out on. I mean, I was anonymous in the US because nobody knew who I was. But then coming back home in West Auckland, getting stopped, having a hug and just having a kōrero, that's what I miss and that's what I love the most.
Wow, that's cool, man. So, gonna reveal some of your plans for West Auckland, or?
Well, we've got an election this year, general election. So
you'll be busy.
Yeah.
On the helping out on the trail.
I've been out on the trail and campaign trail. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a hard one this year. I feel that National and ACT, that they are getting louder. They're getting louder.
Especially ACT.
Oh man, well, it's really interesting because the National Party, they put out the education plans, right? Because they were like, our kids need to do 1 hour of reading, 1 hour of writing, and 1 hour of this. That's terrible. You can't do that to our kids. And these are non-education people telling teachers they're going to change the education system. We're going to be very specific on what they learn. No. Our curriculum that we have in our schools, I think, is great. It's flexible. So that means that allows schools to come up with a curriculum using a very broad, ideas in the curriculum that caters for their particular school. So a lot of countries will be, their curriculum is so strict that you're told what to teach and how to teach, right? I love our curriculum because it's very broad, so it allows schools to design a curriculum based on the curriculum that caters for their particular school. Also allows for the community input into which I think is really important. Community to have a say as well on what the kids should be learning. I think that's beautiful, and that's what I love the most about our New Zealand curriculum system. So when I had the National Party saying no, teachers need to be told what to teach, and we needed to be doing 1 hour of reading, 1 hour of writing. We need to be forcing this on our kids. I don't agree with that. I love the beauty and flexibility.